Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tamika Jabatis. The topic for tonight is the organizational culture of hotels in the tourism industry in St. Lucia. My argument will be based on the question imposed. Are employees of the Sandals International brand comfortable with their organizational culture? I believe that these employees are not comfortable with the organizational culture because think of CSME where we have Jamaicans, Dominicans, Barbadians, or Grenadians, for example, working at this brand in St. Lucia, or even our interns from North America, South America, Asia, or Europe completing their internship at Sandals Resort. But my question is, do you know what organizational culture is?
No.
Okay. Organizational culture is the pattern of shared assumptions, beliefs, and attitudes that are said to be the correct way of thinking about, acting on problems or opportunities facing the organization. Therefore, to strengthen my argument, some of the key points are code of ethics, language, adapting to change, and hostess, hostess cultural dimensions. Firstly, code of ethics. Code of ethics is used in many organizations, and with Sandals Code of Ethics, where the focus is on the beliefs, the values, and the principles to provide the best service to their customers, we also need to think of our employees. For example, Sandals believe that the employees are priority, so they prepare lunch as a staff for staff on a daily basis. And if beef is presented to an Indian for lunch, this seems to come across as disrespectful to an Indian because it is against the beliefs, the values, and the religion to eat this type of meat. Secondly, we speak of language. Sandals is team oriented, and when language affects a group task, the completion of the operation may be declined. For example, if a restaurant is supervised by a French chef and the waitresses or and waiters are English speaking and have difficulties understanding the French chef, there might be difficulties in providing proper service to the customers as well as menus. As we know, the resort believes in being competitive. However, it will be difficult to provide new trends in technological advancements and services to guests where some employees at the resort are not interested in adapting to change. This too can also affect the organizational culture because some employees choose to bring their personal cultures into the organization, which states that some are not interested in moving forward with technology, new trends, new styles. Some of these employees are not interested in learning to use computers, using new machinery to complete tasks on the compound. And fourth, and finally, another key point is hostess cultural dimension. Under this dimension, I would like to focus on feminism and masculinism. Depends on where some of these employees came from. They are more familiar with men being in authoritative positions. However, in the 21st century, this has changed. Some organizations give women the opportunity to be in authority, although it is said that men are more responsible than women. In addition, women are now able to provide both male and female tasks. But, for example, for employees outside of St. Lucia working at Sandals Resort may see it disrespectful that females might be in authoritative positions and they may not be able to adhere to the organizational culture, which will affect the operations of the resort's daily tasks and duties. Organizational culture as an institutional behavior affects the resort's daily operations. Some of these key contributing factors are code of ethics, language and adapting to change and hostess, cultural dimensions allows employees not to be comfortable with the organizational culture at the international brand itself. Thank you. Good night. Any questions?